And now we continue this battle with Hal underneath the snow and ice, having followed the creature as it burrowed beneath the party, and Core also following in the same tunnel, and lastly Poppy. So we start off now at the top of the round once more, I believe, after this glacial crawler has Hal wrapped in its spiked, horrible tail, continuing to bite and try to slam. And at the top of the round, I believe it is Core's turn.
Yeah, I think Core would just. He's within range of the punch now, right? With the spectral arms, I believe.
Yes, he is within 10 feet of the spectral arms.
Alright, he's just gonna start punching.
Can't you see the map? I mean, I don't understand the problem.
Uh, he's underneath the map.
Mm-hmm.
25 to
25
hit.
definitely hits.
Now I don't know if he gets something special from the spectral.
I think it does do force damage. I know it does force damage instead of.
Yeah, so that would have been it. So let me see if it's a different thing. No. Oh yes. Yeah, there would have been. Oh no, it's the same. It's the same. It's 1d6 plus 4. So that 9, that original 9.
I mean, I could take the 5 if you want.
No.
The astral arms of Corvain smash into the creature, who chitters and hisses with its eyeless, headless gaze. Not headless, eyeless head.
It's dead. It's headless.
Yeah,
Yay!
it's headless.
Ooh, natural 1.
That unfortunately misses, as this time it's able to sense the spectral arms.
Does he have to do a key point to do the stunning strike? Because I think I would have done that with the last
Yes.
hit. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to use one of the stunning strikes, or one of the key points for a stunning strike on that last one. It is a
Con save. It's going to burn its last legendary resistance.
beautiful, beautiful. That was the intent. Okay, cool. And then with bonus action, I think he's going to flurry of blows it.
It's another key point.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
All right. And then last attack, another miss. Oh, I rolled the exact
misses,
same thing twice.
unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah, in this kind of ice tunnel that this creature's created, burrowed beneath the snow and ice here, it's starting to move Halianthar in with its tail in front of Core to try to block the blows, so Core can't get a good punch after that first one.
He doesn't know Core very well. Core doesn't give a shit. He's gonna hit anyway.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna stand there because he sees that Halianthar is in trouble and there's no reason to leave. So that'll be Core's turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second. At the end of your turn, it is going to make an acid spit attack at Core as it's trying to harass it while it's trying to take its prey and meal. So that is a natural 1, not from Poppy.
All right. Yep. So that's a big old mish.
Awesome. Poppy, it is your turn.
She'll run up and take out her whip.
So it would be 15 feet now because Core, there's Hal, and then Core, and then you.
Then she'll go past Core.
Halfling, yep. You can't end in the space, though, can you? Yeah, you can.
And the tunnel is only 5 foot wide.
Yeah, only 5 foot wide.
So you've adjusted the AC of the creature to account for the fact that it's squeezing?
It's squeezing at this point.
I did not. That is true.
Yeah, I thought it was 10 foot wide, the tunnel. So my bad. I would have moved Poppy. Sorry about that.
How much does it?
All attacks against the creature are made at an advantage when it's squeezing. So I don't think it changes the AC, but all attacks against it are at advantage.
Burrow through. So yeah, because it's just burrowing through, so it's stopped. It says it leaves a 5-foot diameter tunnel in its wake.
Oh, so it's probably not squeezing because it's in the middle of a burrow. It's just leaving a tunnel behind it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's a weird dynamic.
Whoa, how can it leave a tunnel behind it that's smaller than it is?
The dirt is kind of, not compact, so it's gonna move back around it as it's moving through the dirt.
Burrow through ice, snow, and permanent.
I mean, I will say, if Core knew that there was no space, he would have backed up. If we just allow that, then that will allow Poppy to get to where she wants to be.
Wasn't Core always in front?
No, Core came in after Hal.
Yeah.
No. Before Poppy.
Yeah, but but you need to get to where Core needs to
I
be,
would
though.
have sworn I attacked it down here. Am I tripping?
No, you had jumped down. I think you tried to do Tasha's hideous laughter, and it didn't respond to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, so Core just moves 1 square back. So that way there's a space now. So that may have incurred an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Bite. Yep, its bite still has reach of 10. So on a d12. 11.
Yo, the miss.
So now you are 10 feet away from it.
All right, then she will take out her not squeezing, so she will attack, and she will miss,
16, yep, just misses.
and then she'll go back to where she was.
It has taken its reaction, which I still have marked anyway. And
then, yeah, that's it.
at the end of your turn, it's going to use another legendary reaction to make a bite attack on. All right, Hal. They both would have been 1. There we go. It's a 28 to hit. And you take 16 points of piercing damage and 9 points of acid damage. End of Poppy's turn. Belladin, you're up.
I've got 35 feet of movement. Where's the hole again? Can you mark it on the map with a circle or something?
Poppy pretty much moved.
Move and dash.
All right. Stop it. All right, that's fine. Bentook, you're up.
So can I see down the hole at all?
Yes, you see.
Okay. Well, since my companions have cleverly all placed themselves where Bigby's hand is useless, I'm going to cast a 3rd level bless on everybody in the party.
Okay. Does Bless need sight?
No, it does not. It simply says 3 creatures of your choice within range.
I have bless on myself.
Do I know that?
Yeah, I took the potion like before we went in here.
Then I'll make that a 2nd level bless then. Everybody except Hal.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all my movement. So I take it this is the hand.
Yeah, the axe, yeah.
Well, it goes away
got
since
up.
bless is concentration.
Okay. Which is good because I haven't updated the picture yet. At the end of your turn, before Hal's turn, it's going to use its last legendary reaction to bite. Oh no, Core's too far.
Yep.
Core moved out. It's going to be Hal. 26
Mm-hmm.
for 16 piercing and 9 acid.
All right. I will use my reaction to Spirit Shield. Where are you? 5-4. Total was
16 piercing, which was reduced to half to 8, and then 9 acid. 17.
I would like to drink my potion of greater healing. Bonus action. 16.
Okay. Not a bad roll.
And then swing at this creature. My hammer. I think I'm going to. Hell, I'm just going to attack her. No, I'm going to reckless attack. If you want to mark me.
I think you are still. Don't forget your bless.
Yeah, that's a 25,
25 definitely hits.
or at least a 25 for 14. And come on, 22 plus D4.
Yep.
Assume that hits for 15, and that is.
Yeah, it's just you're in its grasp, pal. It's just going to keep attacking you. Advantage. 14 plus 9, so 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For another 16 plus 9 acid.
It's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20. It is.
I would like to burn a luck point and make him re-roll that.
All right. Good use of luck. So 12 plus 21.
I thought that's 19.
Well, because it was so does luck.
I get to choose.
Would I
what
still
dice
take?
to use.
I still choose, right?
I choose.
You choose. Okay. So yeah. So that's 19. Yep.
That misses me by 1.
Very nice use of luck there.
Yeah, that was incredible.
All right, and then it's going to make its last tail attack on you.
And now he's going to crit me.
No, but he
Nope,
does roll 2
but-
16s.
Yeah. So 25 to hit.
Yep.
And that is at least that's only piercing damage, so 19 piercing damage.
Oh, okay. Near death.
I forgot something this creature had. That's the end of its turn.
Core's going to. He's got the bow in one hand. He's got the big spectral arms. He gets right next to Hal and pours a potion of greater healing with his action. So that is full healing, yeah?
Not when you're giving it to someone else, I think.
Can you give it to someone else? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Still
roll it,
roll.
Hal, or should I?
You can go ahead.
And then bonus action, gonna punch.
All right, go for it.
An 18 hit.
Remember, you're blessed.
Oh, yep. 18 plus 1d4.
It hits. So
Wicked. All right, so that's 9 points of damage, bludgeoning. I believe it's magical because of them being the arms and everything. And then we're gonna use another key point for a little con save. Oof.
18.
Beats it by 2. All right. And then he's gonna move back because he knows Poppy needs to get in there, hoping he doesn't get hit.
Yeah. So he's going to.
Yeah, he got his reactions back. Whoa, what's going on here?
I forgot it's at disadvantage because of Hal's ancestral protectors.
Oh,
So
well,
17 plus 9.
still gonna hit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Still gonna hit. Yep. So that's 16 piercing and 9 acid as it reaches out and bites you. Cool.
I'm just looking at Core's sheet, making sure he doesn't have anything. I don't think he has any resistances. Immunities, poison. This is acid, right? Not poison.
Acid, yeah.
Okay, so he's. Would you say 17?
17, yeah.
All right, there you go.
And then it's going to use. Yeah, it's just gonna bite you, Hal. Would these be at advantage because of reckless?
Yes.
Any attack, yeah.
Any attack, yeah. 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that worked out actually. How even with the bonus.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it's 9. That's very
Plus 9, yeah.
funny.
16 piercing and 9 acid.
That was the exact HP that you got from the
Mm-hmm.
potion.
Poppy, you're up.
She'll come up, and she will use her whip again.
You are blessed.
Because it's I can't get any closer, right? My reach is only 10 feet. It's only 10 feet away.
Correct. 17 just hits. Well, you have a D4 anyway, so.
Yeah.
Nice,
Goes
25.
for 25 points of damage, and then
25 points of damage. Nice. So as this whip cracks into its thin armored body, you see now all the damage that's been done to it. It starts oozing out this hideous bluish green blood that just starts sizzling as it hits the snow and ice around it.
it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 20.
It saves. And she'll look back.
I didn't like that. It's going to use its last 2 legendary actions to burrow, only go half speed because it's dragging Hal.
So it's further down the tunnel now?
Core would have seen it burrow and go to the right out of sight, pretty much essentially creating more tunnel.
Cool.
I assume Poppy sees that too, like it goes out of sight.
That's my turn. I can't do anything. The thing's underground. I can't see anybody. So Belladin just moved and dashed.
Fentook, you're up.
Well, since I can't see it either, I'm gonna move, and I guess I'll dodge.
I think you still have dodge on you anyway.
Oh, is that what the status is?
Yep.
I remind me, how is it? How is Hal grappled? Tentacles, right? I would assume.
The tail. Its tail.
Tail. Okay. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
It's an action to break free, right? Strength check.
Yes. Escape DC is 17.
Yeah, which you currently have advantage on because you're raging.
I'm gonna attempt to break free.
Attempt to break free. That definitely succeeds. You were able to just flex your ginormous muscles and break free of its. It's like it's weird. It's almost like has this flat, long body, and this tail is coiled around you with its spikes. But you're able to just burst free from it.
I will move back down the tunnel, I guess.
So, how many? I'll move you. How far are you going? Okay. Yep. You have the movement. It is going to. Did it attack? Core?
Yeah, it hit core. Doesn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
reaction.
Yep. No reaction for it. So you're able to flee.
Well, that's fucked. I wish it didn't go in the tunnel.
Belladin, you just see a bloodied and battered, extremely angry Hal run past you in the tunnel. You're actually able to have line of sight at Belladin where you ended.
Yep. That's because I was gonna do something to Hal, hopefully, but now.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just
did
in
you
a-
tell me to stop or wait? I'll
No.
do that.
Well, no. You're hurt. This was Belladin's last ditch effort to make sure you didn't go down, but it's better that you get away, more than anything.
Action, bonus action. Rage is if I don't take damage by the end of my next.
Just have Core smack you.
I might die.
Oh, that's true, right? He's a monk. Oh, that's fucked. It's a 5 or 6, isn't it? The reshard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, most of us are underground, so.
All right. Nope. Not smart enough. It's going after you, Hal.
It's gonna
Had you in its grasp.
and it's gonna run into me as it goes after Hal.
So
Cause I'm
it goes back down again, the 20 feet. So if you went down in the tunnel, you'd be 20 feet down.
Yep, I just fixed it. As it comes within 10 feet of me, it has to do a con saving throw. Yeah, that saves. It's good.
I was trying to see if it would prioritize self-preservation or not, but nope. So everyone but Fenthwick, who's above ground, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Can it do a cone since the tunnel's 5 feet wide?
I mean, it essentially goes straight down the tunnel. Like the tunnel has just concentrated it to fill the tunnel, essentially.
Bless counts 2 for saving throws.
Yep.
I believe so, yeah. Nice. And then just core.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's my bad.
Everyone succeeded. Very nice. So I believe Poppy and Core take no damage for evasion. Belladin and Hal, you will take half of this damage. So you take 18 acid and 18 fire.
So 18 total.
That
Is
would
Hal
be the
still
end.
standing?
Yeah, just barely. I'm thinking if I want to use my reaction
You gonna use your reaction?
to reduce the damage.
Smart. All right, so Core is up. He's looking at the big worm in front of Belladin, and he's gonna shoot his bow twice, so that way he doesn't have to move back and incur an attack of opportunity.
That hits.
11 points of damage. Second attack. 23 again.
23 hits.
6.
You sure you don't want to walk up to it?
Yeah. How else would Poppy get up there?
You can move and punch him and then move back
And incur an attack of opportunity? I'm good, thanks.
with full health. Yeah, and stun him.
Core's not. Core doesn't have full health. He's badly injured. We're fine.
Okay. Then Poppy will pass Core, get up to its face.
Well, Belladin's in the way.
Oh, Belladin's down here too?
Yeah, you're standing on top of him right now.
Oh,
Belladin went down to help Hal, and then Hal pieced out, and Belladin went, well, there he goes. He ran right
so
past me.
so in other words, Belladin is right in front of it.
Yeah, Belladin is
Okay, then
currently
that-
tanking.
Okay, then I'm okay with Core not coming up to it. The reason
Oh,
why
yeah.
is because the reason why was because of a sneak attack. That's why. Then she will use her whip again.
Yeah, there's Belladin. He's right in front of you.
Damn it! I'd like to use a luck point.
So it hits.
Sick. Don't even need to use a luck point. Oh, that's good damage, too.
Does a 17 hit?
28 damage.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 1.
Takes another 2 points of poison damage.
At the end of your turn, didn't like that. It's going to use a legendary action to make a tail attack on...
Belladin's the only person in range.
Yeah, Belladin's the only person in reach, so...
As Poppy runs back, she'll pat Belladin on the back. Thank you.
Are Ancestral Protector still in effect, Hal?
No.
I didn't hit it last turn
You didn't hit him. Yeah.
Doesn't last, right?
Straight roll.
for 1 round.
All right.
Wow, that misses.
That was so close to natural 20.
It really was. I felt my whole body tense up for a second.
So Belladin, as you see Poppy run up to it and pull out this thorned whip dripping with poison as it lashes on, and this creature once again kind of chitters and hisses and grinds its teeth, and you see its tail whipping towards you at the last second. You're able to dodge out of the way. Is that the end of your turn, Poppy? Yep. Belladin, you're up.
All right. Use my reaction, so it needs to make a con save. It just got a natural 1, so it should roll well.
18.
Beats it by 1. Very nice. And then we found out this thing is like immune to fire, right? I think I remember from last week. It's immune to cold and fire.
Acid, cold, fire.
Acid, cold,
Because you got I think you got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Or Core got a natural 20
Yeah,
Wow,
Core got a
that-
natural 20.
on its history check, I believe. I had to stop myself from saying recall knowledge.
Yeah, I almost said it too. He hasn't used his reaction though, right?
No.
Because he couldn't against Poppy. Poppy's got the mobile feat. Belladin takes a step back. Because he's watched Core take multiple attacks of opportunity, but only from moving from 10 foot to 15. So he takes a step back.
Gonna try to use his tail again.
All right, so I move out of the tail's range.
Just one step back. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I just moved one step back. Okay, so cool. Belladin then points his staff directly at the worm and casts this. Erupting Earth. Choose a point you can see within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered at that point, which is going to happen exactly where the worm is right now. Creature in that area must take a dexterity saving throw, and then damage or half as much, and then that whole area becomes difficult terrain. So this whole area basically, from Fenthwick's perspective, the ground just fucking erupts.
Very cool.
Oh, that's a fail.
That is a fail.
Of course I rolled like that. 12 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 6. Oh, 1, a 2, and a 9. Yeah, so that much damage.
So you cast the spell, Belladin,
Mhm.
and you hear this rumbling for a moment as Fenthwick, you see these stone pillars erupt from the side, breaking through this jagged ice and starting to coalesce at this point underground, as there is no earth and stone where you are. You were on a sheet of ice.
Oh, this is a sheet of ice, damn it. So does nothing happen basically, or is it?
Oh no, it works.
Okay, cool. My bad, I forgot about that.
You all see this erupt now, and this tunnel becomes now filled with these jagged stones that have jutted out hundreds of feet from the point of where its earth is, and the whole area starts to rumble, and you hear these cracking noises.
Oh, whoops. Well, and yeah, that's it. That's it for me, because I don't want to incur an attack of opportunity. Probably gonna get hit anyway. Actually, I'm gonna move because otherwise I'm gonna get hit anyway. I just realized it does that at the end of every turn, so I might as well do it as I'm moving. So I use 5. I've got 35 total.
You'd have to go out of the tunnel because you are currently in a conga line. That's Core, that's Hal, and that's Poppy.
Luckily, I can do that because I still have my winged boots going. I've just been underground this whole time. Probably, yeah, 5. I'm just gonna put me there so I'm not on top of Poppy's token. Yep. So attack of opportunity for sure. Stop leaving.
It will.
Thank God that misses.
It misses with its tail attack, which would have grappled you.
For sure. Oh no! Thank goodness. All right, so I'm out of there. Thank you.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, it's going to use its last 2 legendary actions to GTFO that area. Didn't like that.
Difficult terrain as it's moving out of there. I think even with the burrow, it would be affected by that.
Yeah.
So probably just its first 2 or maybe even 3 squares.
It's just its first square.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because it was huge. It would
Oh,
get
yeah.
affected a
2.
little bit longer.
We'll give it 2. So that's 5, 10. All right. Fenthwick, you're up.
So this thing's just completely invisible, even from the people in the tunnel, right?
Pretty much gone out of sight. It's turned away from them, and it's underground for you. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna move back and dodge again.
Yeah, no one's
Okay.
got line of sight.
yeah, no one currently has line of sight on it. Hal, you're up.
I'm going to climb out of the
Okay.
tunnel. And for my action,
I'm just curious how he's using a grappling hook to climb out.
Yeah, are you using anything to climb? That will need an athletics check. It is 20 feet of ice.
yeah, I'm just climb.
Funny thing is, you're still technically, yeah.
How you have anything that to light me up?
I will. I mean, I have rope. I guess I can just throw it down there
No,
and
no,
hold
no.
on to it.
No, light me up. Light.
Light you up. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
See anything. And since my rage will wear off, burn and rage and dodge.
Sorry, you're gonna rage again.
Oh, it's Core's turn? Alright, he's, oh, did it move again? It didn't move or anything on its turn? Come back within view? Alright, then Core is going to, turn around and look at Poppy and say, "Do you want to stay down here in Sylvan?"
If we go down the tunnel, is there any? We'll be able to see it. In other words, when we look down the tunnel, does it get darker and darker?
It goes over to here, and then turns towards the right this way.
Yeah, and then it just goes into darkness, right? There's no light coming
Yeah.
through the ice. Yeah, there's no way to see down here.
There's enough light from the opening for where you guys were, but as it turns, there's no more.
And Cora just asked if I want to stay down here.
Yeah, in Sylvan.
She'll nod. Sure. She wants to kill it. You could tell by her face that she wants to kill it. So if you stay down here, Poppy will stay down here.
Core points at himself, and then he points at up the hole. He's like, "I'm going up," because he saw how long Hal was in its clutches, in its tail, and he's like, "I'm not. I can attack it from range. I don't need to be down here."
Go ahead. I'll wait.
He shrugs, and then he just runs up the wall. And then he just runs up the wall, because he's a monk. Let's see here, what's his movement? 55 feet, Jesus Christ. I always forget monks, yeah, monks be monking. Alright, so so I'd have another 20 feet left, so he'd get about here.
Remember, you got to go 20 feet up the wall.
Yeah, but yep, and then, so he went 10 feet, and then 20 feet up the wall, and then from another, yeah, that's 55 feet.
Yep.
Because that's what he's got. And then he's going to, with his action, he's going to dodge. Because he doesn't know where this thing is. It looks like that. All right.
Let's see. I mean, if Poppy would have said, yeah, you would have carried her?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he would have picked you up and just ran with you. And used both of his, used his action to dash.
I want to see where this guy's going to show up. She'll move up 10 feet on purpose, and then she'll hold her action
Okay.
to,
So you're still in the tunnel, right?
yeah. In the meanwhile, she says, just in case, get a rope, hang a rope down there. Oh, and that's it. Bonus action, since she's just standing there, not doing anything, moving still, then bonus action, a dodge. I mean, bonus action, not dodge. She can't dodge as bonus action. Hide.
Oh, smart. Yeah, hide 23 is no joke. Could you update Hal's token so he's up on land with the rest of us?
No.
It's making me nervous. Oh, we're blessed, aren't we? Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, yeah.
I shall say again before her turn there, Ernst, can somebody just hang a rope down there just in case? Or before she ends her, yeah. Move that.
It's an interesting question. I know that you get like a free object interaction with your movement, but is that as complicated as reaching into your bag to get a rope? Would that be free, or is it simply something like sheathing or unsheathing a weapon, opening a door, simple actions? Is there a difference? Belladin doesn't have any potions, I'm realizing. And in fact, I think it's been a thing for a while where Belladin's been like, "Hey, can we buy potions?" And we just haven't had an opportunity in quite a long time. For the lack of a potion, he's just going to cast a spell then. Not on the worm. 19 to Hal. And then he's going to move away. If he can, he's going to take out a rope and give it to Hal. And then and it's his turn. A little bit of healing, a little bit of rope giving, and he's out of there.
I will continue to dodge.
Is the depth on the worm currently correct? Okay. Did he go around? I only ask because if he just went straight north to where his current location, he would have passed through that
No.
hole. Okay. We would have seen him.
I've used 2 of his legendary actions to move.
Sick. Okay. Cool. Sorry about that.
Okay. I think Hal will move and unsling his drop his hammer and pull out his bow and hold my action to attack a creature if we see it.
Yeah, it's just gonna pop up out of the earth here, or out of the snow and ice here.
So which 2 people is it going to hit?
Doesn't Hal get his reaction first?
Yeah. Wow, it's just going to waste it just on me? You hold shift. Good for it. Question. It's technically within 5 feet of Poppy. Poppy never saw it when it was underground? Is it because it was at -5 feet and Poppy's -20?
I moved after Poppy's turn on its legendary action.
They're close enough together, wouldn't she have seen it? Wasn't she holding something? Like holding an attack or something?
It was underground. It was 5. It was
Different levels.
it was out of line of sight.
Okay.
Because it was underneath the ground.
All right. Well, hopefully Hal can kill this thing before it sprays us with this shit.
Go ahead, Hal. You have your attack.
All right. 24.
24 hits.
Sick. Well, 24 plus 1d4. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, max.
Nice.
I don't think I get rage, so 15.
Yeah, it's got to be a melee weapon, unfortunately.
Oh.
No, he just pulls back that bowstring so hard. Extra 2 points of damage.
Actually, minus 52 instead of added 2.
Is it a dragon?
It is not.
Dragon subtype?
It is not.
Dragon heritage?
Yeah.
Does it
In
identify
the-
as a dragon?
Does it
In the-
resemble a dragon?
In the family or species?
If you yell, "Hey, dragon," does it look at you?
Yeah, I mean,
Has it
technically
seen
that
a
counts.
dragon? All right.
All right, deck save.
Yes, DC 17.
Oh, thank God. That's all bless, Fenthwick. Thank you for that.
Yeah, Bless is putting in overtime. So that is once again halved. So you'll take 18 total damage.
All
of
right.
acid and fire.
Oh no. Now he's got to make a con save.
Hang on a second. I'm going to use my reaction and cast Absorb Elements.
Does it only absorb one element?
Yes, unfortunately.
So yeah, it'd be 9 acid and 9 fire.
So 4 and 9, basically.
As once again, you see it burrow out from beneath the snow and ice, and it turns its eyeless gaze towards you, Fenthwick and Belladin, and it's once again its flat, scaled throat swells for a moment, and its long, pointed mouth opens, and horrible row of jagged teeth, and it just opens wide and sprays out this blue-green acid that starts to sizzle, and now this whole area is kind of just almost steaming and smoking from these like little pools of acid that have developed both from its spray and in now its bloodied body, along with pillars of earth jutting out. That is the end of its turn.
Cor can see it now. He's gonna shoot twice. Go big or go home. I believe it 22 hits.
22 hits.
10 points of damage and another key point. So it's a con save.
Poppy, you take 9 points of acid damage as the blood splatters from its body and hits you.
She's 20 feet underground.
Oh, that's right. I forgot because you're and a con save.
Yes, sir. All right, second attack. That's a miss. There is no bless. He lost concentration.
Ah, okay.
And then one more attack. There we go.
That hits.
9 points of damage and another stunning strike.
All
He's
right.
got one key point left.
Oof.
Fuck's sake. And
Going
he's
well
just
for those
gonna.
con saves.
Yeah, he's just gonna stay there. He's. No. This guy's got legendary shit, so he moves. Attack of opportunity.
I've just left his reaction thing on all the time, assuming that someone's gonna get him. So yeah, he's gonna make a tail attack on you.
Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. And that's Core's turn.
Again.
And you hear just screaming up above from the whole
Yeah.
Poppy. Like shit
Just
is happening
rumbling.
up here.
Yeah, she was so she was just gonna prepare an attack and then hide because she can't go up the hole.
I give a rope to Hal. Hal is probably still holding it.
Hal is on the other side of the map.
Yeah. So the rope's the rope's over there. Well, the funny thing is like, it's a 50-foot rope. If he's holding, no, he's using a bow. Never mind. It's like it technically would still be visible. Damn, 32, Poppy. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's my turn. Fuck.
Yeah. At the end of Poppy's turn, use a legendary action to make a range attack. Tremor sense.
Wouldn't have tremor sense on me, but it would have blind sight on me.
Yeah.
I mean, it would know his blood, and he is not
Yeah.
done bleeding. Oh dear God.
That's a natural 20, Hal, for its superheated acid spit.
Like, what is it doing? I'm going to use the luck, make it do it again.
Yeah, boy.
How many luck points do you have left?
I have one left.
Okay. It was using its acid spit breath, not the spray, just the spit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's
16
incredible.
misses.
That feels
Or
like
that's
a
plus 7. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like that feels like an inspiration right there. He's just using fate to fuck you up.
His luck points were its inspiration. All right. You get this moment of foreboding and dread, all of you above the surface, as you see its throat swell again, but not quite as large as when it's doing its spray. And you get this almost sense of prescience where you just see Hal go down,
Yeah.
just burning and melting in acid.
Like a deja vu moment.
Uh-huh. But at that moment, you see a bit, almost like Hal is like a bit of cloud cover breaks, and just a beam of sun shines down upon Hal, and he seems almost glowing for a moment, and you just see him kind of shift his weight and take a step, readying himself for whatever may come. And as he shifts, you see the spit that this crawler had aimed at him just splash right where he was just a moment ago. But it is your turn, Belladin.
Well, he says, why don't you try to dodge this? It's a con saving throw. Oh, he makes it, so he gets half of this. Roll good for once. For once, thank you. That's 18 points of damage.
As you see your spell take hold, Belladin, and you see its armored plates crack and wither away, it almost reminds you of when you did fight the actual dragon, and its scales were ruined already, and its blood continues just to pour out onto the snow and sizzle and smoke. It's looking real bad.
Sucks a lot of the moisture out of it, according to the text of the spell. So I imagine like it would actually be bleeding less because a lot of the moisture from its body got removed. But cool, yeah, still up.
Yeah, so
Definitely says
that actually just concentrates the acid even more where it does fall.
oh, gross! No,
Thanks,
uh,
Paladin.
I made
no.
I made the alien from Aliens even more alien.
It's yeah, it doesn't like that at all. It's gonna use its last two legendary actions to burrow back down.
Oh, come on.
How many feet?
20 feet. 20 feet. Yes! Oh my god. And now it's right next to Poppy.
Yep, from the solid ice behind you, Poppy. You hear this kind of slow, like this grinding for a moment as the wall behind you bursts open, and the creature is there.
With a stealth of 32, I think, Adam?
Do I get advantage?
I would say so.
I haven't moved. I haven't. Yeah, no, so.
This is like some 4D chess stuff, Adam. Like you were. Oh my god!
That's a crit. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
For 54 points of damage.
54
She's
points
been
of damage.
really angry ever since she's been stuck in this hole.
And like she's just been playing 4D chess while the rest of her are playing checkers. Because she is just there at the end as it comes down.
You do take 9 points of acid damage as you're within 5 feet of it.
But is that 18 because I concentrated it?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's only 9 still. As this creature bursts out from the solid wall of ice behind you, unaware of your presence, how do you make it meet its end?
So it burrows down, so it kind of loses sight. Everybody loses sight of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
It only
so
leaves a
as it-
5-foot hole again.
Exactly. So I kind of want it as it goes down. I assume I see it head first or something like that. So when what I want to happen is when she'll wrap her whip around it and then pull to sever its head, and I kind of want it to come back out the hole, just the head by itself. And so like it goes down. Everybody's wondering where it went, and then pop.
You all see the head reemerge for a moment, and just the head.
Then you hear her yell out. You hear her yell out, "Somebody get me out of here!"
You see, and your body, like the spray of blood from it, not quite as strong as it probably would have been, but you still get, again, you take that 9 points of acid damage, and its body continues to writhe, even headless, and it's bashing around against this tunnel as its nervous system is still unaware of its own death for a moment, and then it calms down and it flops down dead, sizzling the ice. But the rumbling doesn't stop, and you hear cracking all around you, Poppy. All of you see the head of this crawler appear out of the hole, and you brace yourselves for another attack. Body doesn't follow, and you all breathe a sigh of relief, but you only get that one breath out as you all feel rumbling and shaking all around you. And you hear this horrible creaking, and then you hear the cracks of ice breaking as one by one you each see hundreds of hairline fractures on the ice around you, and then they grow larger. The snow shifts, one piece of ice breaks, and then in a blink of an eye, it all shatters. Everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw first.
22.
I think just for Belladin now.
Oh wow, that's actually not bad. 18 again.
Nice.
Don't mind that. You all take half of 15 points of bludgeoning damage, as whoever has evasion obviously will take none, and you all start to fall. I didn't like to do anything. Well, except for Belladin.
Look down. How far is the ground?
You see darkness.
Well, then I'll wait a little bit. Then I want to see how far that.
Yeah, Belladin will just follow everybody down as they fall. They're actually going to be falling way faster than he can go. but
Way
he-
faster, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of wild how D&D treats falling, but yeah, he's gonna do what he can to keep up with him.
So
Poppy will eventually, as soon as she figures out how deep, she'll featherfall everybody.
okay, you fall for another round. I need everyone to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it just keeps shattering. Oh yeah, well, I guess glass would be. Yeah, ice would still be flying everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction to add 4 to my my save.
22 for Belladin and 23 for Core. Oh,
Add 4.
Rick, you don't have bless anymore.
He does. It's a potion.
Oh, it is a potion, right?
Well, after this round, so
Fentook, you failed still, unfortunately. So you'll take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Everyone else takes 10.
after this round, she'll go and cast Featherfall. Let's just hope that, just so the ice will smash towards down and not keeping him.
So with that, you cast Featherfall on, well, the only people around you, because Belladin is way up higher than the rest of you.
Yep, everybody but me.
Belladin, you wouldn't actually have to. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have to take any damage because you were able. You're not. The ice is falling faster than you are,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it would be.
and it's not continuous. It's like it's all because so you see the group below falling, and they're just kind of free falling, like kind
With
of
the
wheeling in
ice.
the air, right? And then the ice is all falling around them, so
And
there's
hitting
literally
each other and
Yep.
moving. Oh my god, yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's why I decided to cast Featherfall after this round. So keep nice, stay out of the ice or behind the ice.
Poppy, you cast Featherfall, and you see all now the ice drop into the darkness below you, and you wait 6 seconds,
I'd be able to catch up.
It lasts
12
for a
seconds.
minute.
So you all float down gently, and then you hear the ice shatter after almost a minute. You're all floating in darkness. I would say that since you were all kind of together at that point, those with dark vision can see each other. Those without, there's no light. Down here, you can look up, and you see now the light above you grow ever smaller and smaller. You all eventually start to free fall again.
I mean, she'll use her. Oh no, she'll cast it again then.
You cast it once more, and you all start to float gently again as you felt yourselves accelerate for a moment, and your heart skips a beat, and you catch your breath as thinking that you were actually going to continue falling before once again your descent slows. Belladin, you're able to catch up again.
Thank goodness.
Oh, you see anything down there? How far are we from the ground?
Yeah, I guess I'd go below them and go look, because I can dash on my turn. They can't.
What's your movement?
70 feet. If I'm dashing.
If you're dashing, you're only going 10 feet faster than them.
Yeah.
Because they're going 60 feet. So eventually you start pulling away as you get 10 feet. Next round, another 10 feet. No, wait, they'd be keeping up with you. So yeah, you're only ever 10 feet.
Oh no, Belladin will splat first. And we wait another minute.
Yeah. Till eventually those with dark visions now see this wide cavern.
If another minute passes, then she will cast it again with a second level on a second
Nope,
level spell.
not another minute at this time. This time you reach, you go probably about, Fenwick, you estimate you're probably about 1,000 feet down from where you started. And those with dark vision, you see a pool of water extending out your dark vision. And that's all you see, just this pool of water below you.
Is when the ice exploded beneath us, it was the entire crater, not just the snowy part, right?
Yeah, it was the entire crater.
The entire crater.
So yeah, you wouldn't have heard the ice exploding when it hit the ground. You would hear splashes of water. But eventually you all splash down into this water. It is freezing cold. I need everyone to make con saving throws for me.
Don't we have water walk?
You 100% do.
You do still have a water walk, yes. So
Everyone softly lands on their feet.
softly lands on top of the water's surface. You feel the chill air coming up from it, and you know the shock your bodies would have gone through if you had plunged into that water. And
Just
you don't know how far down it goes, but you'd imagine just how far you would have went if you had not been descending gently. I guess 1,000 feet is probably still like concrete,
100%. That would have killed them.
but it's D&D, so we'll say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's true. Damage cuts off after a little bit.
But yeah, you all land gently on the surface of this water. It's still, you're not sure if the water has kind of a current or movement, or it's a bit choppy. You're not sure if it's normal like this or if it's from being disturbed from all the ice.
be on the safe side. Poppy will put her hood up, and then she'll say, "I can't see shit."
So, storm chasers, you find yourselves standing on top of this subterranean body of water in the mountains now, inside the mountainside.
Which direction? Can't see anything. Let me pull out a torch. Light a torch.
You light a torch, gives off light around you, and the water just continues on until the edge of the light.
Can anybody see in this place?
Yeah, I can see.
Wait, which way do we go?
Well, I assume I can see 60 feet. I assume 60 feet out. There's nothing obvious.
No, so that's what I was saying. Yeah, before Hal even lit the torch, those with dark vision, you just saw this body of water continue out.
Which way is deeper into the mountains?
Yeah, so you have that feet right where you fell straight down,
Yep.
and you orient yourself. Your feet is about like landmarks and stuff, right?
I have excellent memory for maps and geography, and recall the general layout of.
Yeah, so there's not really. I would say give me a survival check to try to orient to see like how you guys landed from tumbling from above, like which way you're facing. 14.
Can always recall the general layout of.
So I'd say you can either roll separately or with advantage.
You want to just roll again? It's up to you.
No, you can roll if you like. I want to see
Alright.
roll.
That was one of those times you wish you had that thing where you always know where north is.
Yep. What is that, keen mind or something?
So
18.
yeah, converse with each other for a moment, trying to orient yourselves. And Belladin, you actually have a better sense because you were not freewheeling and tumbling through the air, so you know pretty much exactly which way you guys were facing when you fell.
Yeah. I'm like, no, Hal, that's north. And I point north.
Yeah, and deeper into the mountains is actually pretty much north.
All right. Well, find out if turns and start walking in that direction.
Yep. And Belladin uses his staff to cast Pass Without a Trace on us, which is weird because we're walking on water. And then re-ups, takes the minute or whatever it is for water walk to make sure we don't get it doesn't end while we're walking down here.
And you all continue forward, moving the direction north. You walk for not too long, actually. You figure you probably maybe walked 150 feet till you see now a shoreline at the edge of your torchlight, Hal.
Well done, Belladin. Well done.
That's why they-
As we make, maybe see if there's any old footprints or game trail or something, species that live down here. Once we get to shoreline, is there any like trodden path or anything like that?
So as you get closer and the light shines upon the shore now, you see that this is the only shore, at least in this section. It's just jagged rock and cave wall. And then there's about, I would say, maybe like 30 feet of shoreline that extends out further into this little alcove. Give me a survival check. You don't see any signs, footprints, or animal tracks or anything like that. But as you move closer and closer to the shore and the light shines deeper and illuminates this alcove, what you see, you think it's a door, but you're not sure. It doesn't look like hewn stone. It looks more natural, but the arch of it is unmistakable. That perfect curve doesn't seem natural. Yet the stone is almost looks like molten, what cooled molten lava. And in front, you see 4 statues facing each other.
What do they look like?
They appear to be humanoid figures, at least in form. They have an obvious body, arms, head. However, these are no humanoids that you are familiar with. One seems to be all jagged edges and bulky and they're all wearing this very various sorts of armor and weaponry which they have held out. One seems to be all almost swirls of stone curling in on each other. You can give me a nature or arcana check, whoever sees them. I'm trying to find the best way to describe how this would look in stone.
Well, that's not me. I mean,
Anybody? You all see the statues, so anyone can make it.
Sorry, what was the roll?
Nature or arcana?
What are we rolling?
Nature or arcana?
Wait, give us a break. We just fell 1,000 feet. We're all shook up.
All of you, these forms look familiar, but you're not quite sure in this artistic rendition. And they're each facing each other, but they're each probably 30 feet away from the center point. And in the center is this twisting large crystal. Belladin, you would recognize these as elementals.
Yeah, Belladin will say so.
can we just take a minute or an hour, get a fire going, and
Feels like a good idea.
relax?
I am good with that.
Lean up against one of the statues and attempt to spend an hour taking a short rest.
Which statue do you lean up against?
I don't know, whichever one's closest. Let me roll a d4 and you tell me. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
And if you don't mind waiting, I mean, I can call up the hut even for an hour.
Should probably do that, yeah.
Al, as you lean against the statue, it's one hand holding a scimitar straight up, and another hand outstretched towards the crystal, palm out. I need you to make a con saving throw for me. 24. You take 9 points of cold damage as you feel the heat being seeped from your body. However, your hit points are not reduced by 9 points because you've saved. So you take half of that, sorry. Half of that, and then your hit points are not reduced by 9. But you feel the heat leave your body. And as you feel your breath kind of catch, you all see where Hal's touched this statue. Tendrils of fire crawl up it, twisting around into its eyes, and its palm outstretched. There's a bit of flame that coalesces and swirls and grows bigger and bigger and swirls until there's what appears to be a circular disc of fire hanging, spinning in the air.
Do we get a new check against that? 'Cause that feels different.
You can give me an Arcana check.
I'm not trained, but sure. How about a 19 natural 20 from core?
Belladin, being more attuned with the primal magics, you recognize this is a portal.
You worked through it. No, just joking.
Yeah, Belladin would say, we may not want to touch the elemental statues. These are portals, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe we set up the hut, like you said, because one more of those and go join my dad.
Yeah, that's not a good...
Okay, if we can avoid touching the scary statues for 10 minutes, I will set up the hut.
Yeah, there's enough room in this alcove.
How what color is the crystal?
Currently, it is colorless.
Well, not by touch, but by looking at the statues. Their bases, can they be turned?
Give me an investigation check based on what you see. You kind of look at them without touching them. You can't. It doesn't appear that you can move them, at least just by looking at them.
Wait for Venthwick to finish.
Wait for the hut.
Yeah, we need a short rest for sure.
Yeah. So this alcove is probably around. It widens from the shoreline, and it's almost probably 80 feet across. So from the statues take about 60 feet, right? Because they're each 30 feet from the crystal, but there's enough space for the hut. Fenwick finishes casting, and Sanctuary awaits. After the time it takes for Fenwick to finish the ritual casting of the dome, however, the fire fades from the statue's eyes, and eventually the swirling disc of fire grows smaller and smaller at the same
Where
time and disappears.
where was the swirling disc of fire?
So as Hal leaned up against it, the fire started from where he contacted the statue and then swirled up around it to its eyes and then toward its outstretched palm. And then it grew bigger and swirled into this circular disc.
So it would be out outwards, like it would be portal, statue, then crystal. Yeah, okay.
I'd like to take a short rest.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, same.
All right. And spend the time in silence. You get a short rest. However, you do have the opportunity if you'd like to.
Nope. Hal isn't going to say shit because he's going to die if anybody whispers on him.
But yes, you all get your short rest.
Short resting in Foundry is way easier now. You just click some buttons and it just does it all for you.
So yes, you get your short rest. The dome is still up for however long, but after about an hour, would anyone like to do anything?
I don't think so. I think that whole thing was rather shocking, and everyone's probably just glad they survived falling like 800 feet or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, almost 1,000 feet.
Yeah, like 1,000 feet. Landing softly onto a lake, and then finding these strange statues, like, because before this they were just traveling in the tundra for so long, and then they finally get here, and now there's these strange statues that nearly kill the prince on his on his quest.
Yeah. I literally used all my hit dice and I'm still like 75%.
Hal, as you sit there and recover and meditate, you think back on the visions granted by the spirit of the oracle, the tale of 3 brothers, your ancestors, and the eldest brother who had to seal away his own kin, protect his people from his tyranny and destruction, and his mastery
Of the elements.
And you think
It's
this could be it. You could be closer than any generations to finding Bleckidvarda.